Boom, I'm in the room. Good afternoon, evening, even, or morning, depends on where you're watching from, doesn't it? Well, I thought I'd put a bit of that, the rain up, just to remind people that occasionally we do get some rain. But the weather this kind of week is looking good. It's been a very nice day today. We've had a little bit of overcast, but on the whole, it has been quite nice. So, I thought I'd try something different. Because I'm going out on StreamYard, I thought what I'd do is I'd set it up different. I'm just going direct from my camera to StreamYard. That's what I was going to do. Yeah, just straight from the camera to StreamYard, and exactly the same for the audio. So just checking to make sure it's looking okay. But yeah, weather is one of the main topics that the Brits talk about. It is a really big subject in the UK. Now, it depends on what forecast you look at. Depends on how you get, how right they are, and how much fear they try and instill in you. So, there's one particular site that's been slightly overdoing it with their weather maps. They're showing these dark reds all over it, saying that we're going to have a heat wave, that you need to take water, you need to put lots of sunscreen on, etc., etc., etc. We've been living with the weather for donkey's years, ever since time immemorial. We don't need broadcasters to tell us how to behave in the weather, because it's contrary to popular belief. People are generally sensible. Most of us have common sense. One or two that don't, obviously, but in general, we have common sense. So we take precautions. So when it's a hot, sunny day, we dress accordingly. When it's a cold, wet, miserable day, we ain't going to go around in shorts and a t-shirt, are we? Unlike some people have us do. Yeah. So all in all, the Brits talk about the weather a lot, and because they talk about the weather a lot, they dress accordingly. They don't be muppets. But it's the old nanny state again, isn't it? Trying to rule our lives, trying to dictate to us what we should do, what we shouldn't do. Why don't these people just let us get on with our lives? Why have we got to constantly be dictated to? Yeah. So knock it off. Forget it. Let us do our own thing. Just give us the facts. Don't tell us what to do. Let us make our own minds up on what clothing to wear, on whether we should go into blind panic because the weather's warmed up a fraction. I mean, it's only about 20 degrees out there anyway. When I was in Iraq in 2000, 2003, 2004, thereabouts, somewhere around about then, we was working in 50-degree heat. It was warm, It was very warm in 2002 when I was in Kabul. I got there, it was minus 29. When I left there, it was close to 40. But you dress according. We're sensible people. Let us be sensible. Let us make our own minds up. Give us the information. Don't tell us what we need to do. We can make our own minds up. Anyway, that's my little rant for a Sunday. I think so. Therefore, I am. And yeah, weather's been nice. The weather is forecast to be nice all week. No doubt, sometime in the not too distant, we'll have some thunderstorms. Funny old thing that, isn't it? You get hot weather, causes a bit of sun, get a few thunderstorms. And then we'll get floods. Oh, it's been so dry. Now, when it's been so dry, just be careful out on the roads, because the roads become very greasy. But you all know that anyway. If you've been driving for any amount of time and you get hot weather and you get a downpour, you get greasy roads. It's simple, isn't it? Use your common sense. There's a lot of people who ain't got common sense and they tend to be in power. They tend to be in charge of our money. They're the ones that trying to give away all our money on stupid things. But there you go. You just couldn't make this stuff up. Anyway, I'm not going to get onto anything else. I'm not going to divert off into the migrant crisis, whether it's illegal or legal. It's the other day they were saying that the predicted numbers are about 1 million that came into the country last year. Now they're telling us about 680,000, softening the blow. Still too many. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to get into that. That'll only get me wound up. So there you go. That's my live for Sunday the 21st of May. So we've managed it every day in May. We managed every day in April. I'll have something more important to talk about, so I'm sure something will come up that I'll have a chat about. So until then, be the old TTFN. Ta-tas for now.